Hi there everyone on YouTube, this is Geoff from geoffmobile.com. To start off today's vlog, I wanted to tell you a joke, which I'm not going to explain this time, because the last two jokes I've had to explain what they are, and I don't want to do that anymore. So this one, if you don't get it, I guess you'll be left out in the cold. So the joke is, why did the confused man have a very flat handbag? The answer is, he was sitting on coach. Okay, hope you get it. And if you really want me to explain it, please leave a comment below and I might be so kind to explain it or give you some hints anyways. So let's start off with the show with a joke. Next, I want to say one thing. I'm just really excited about what's happening on YouTube right now. We've got all these amazing people, like this guy Mike Falzone, who has this channel where he pretends he's Batman and answers people's questions. And he also does music and he does vlogs. Really talented guy. He moved to Boston. There's people all around the world who are doing this kind of stuff, like this nice lady in Richmond, Hannysocks, who talks about her life and following interesting stories of real people. I find is more interesting than following these lives of celebrities, which are real people, but we don't get to interact with them on a personal level. Next thing I want to talk about is my new website. I'm really excited about it. It's a fun way to discover interesting things related to your interests. If you use Twitter at all, you're familiar with a thing called retweet. A retweet is when someone sends to all their followers something they think is worth looking at from one of their followers. And if you follow these retweets, let's say I retweet something and then I want to see what that person who wrote that tweet, I want to see what they tweeted and what they retweeted. So I created a website that lets you explore this sort of tree or universe of retweets. It's called the Twitter Interesting Stuff Finder. It's available at gpeters.com/Twitter. So I'd love to get your feedback. If you're at all into Twitter, please give it a try. If it's confusing, tell me that it's confusing. I'll try to make it easier. I've used the site for a few hours today. I've already discovered like 5 to 10 interesting things like I wanted to share. Like such as, did you know that in Japan, people like eating these little bugs like as a delicacy? And that these bugs happen to be very, like locusts, I think they're called. And these bugs are very radioactive due to the nuclear disaster last year. Interesting article on that. You also hear that there's a leap second every few years. There's a leap second because the Earth's rotation is actually slowing down, so we need to add a second onto the official time. Otherwise, eventually, after 200 years, we'll be 4 hours out of the Earth's natural cycle. It's a huge debate about the leap second. So I found things like that. There's also like pictures of the horrific, tragic disaster of the cruise ship in the Mediterranean, I think it was. Anyways, all these things I found through this interesting stuff finder that I created. So once again, it's gpeters.com/Twitter. And of course, my Twitter account is twitter.com/gpeter. So either one, you'll get to something interesting. Another thing I want to talk about is I have some music to share with you guys. If you've checked back on my channel, geoffmobile.com, and also youtube.com/geoffmobile, I have posted some improvised music jams with myself and my friend Jason Knight playing drums. He was playing electronic drums and he triggers all these cool sound effects. That's available on geoffmobile.com and also provide links in this video description below. I recorded the music on this little guy here. It's the Sony SX712, ICD-SX712. Nice little recording device. Highly recommend it. I've named our band Windflower. So tell me what you think of the name Windflower. Does it sound too feminine? Because our music does seem to be kind of like yoga music, that you could be popular for women doing yoga. So I was thinking Windflower would be a great name. One of our songs is called Fez. It's the song about the Arabian, Middle Eastern kind of sound. We have another song called Laundryman, which is kind of an introspective, influenced by Imogen Heap and some of her synth stuff. We have another song called Cowkeeper, just more of a funky electronic beat with a big bass kick and some funky synths. Okay, that's all for now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.